Hey, T.
Hey, Latoya, how are you?
I am good. Well, guys, I am here with one of my preferred lenders here, Terence Guess, TEG Mortgage with Atlantic Bay.
That's
so,
right.
Terence, we're going to be talking about some lending stuff. We're going to
Fun
educate.
stuff. All right,
Fun stuff, right? Yep. So we want to educate, our followers, listeners about the lending process.
Okay.
So my first question is the biggest mistake buyers are making this year that you see.
Yeah, I think the biggest mistake is buyers think that, what's happened in the past is currently happening today. So there's a lot of assuming. So if you take it back saying that it comes back to income, assets, and credit, where are you currently financial, I think you have to sit with the lenders, sit with, a person like you, and really figure out what can you get approved at. But I would think that's the biggest mistake right now is listening to others, listening to the past, and not really seeing out for yourself what's happening right now.
Okay. Yeah, I see that a lot as well. And to say it all comes back to credit, income, and assets, right?
Come back to that.
Always come back to that. So as far as like new construction, we're in this lovely new construction home now,
Yes.
right? And I love doing new construction. As far as the financing part of it, can you talk a little bit about, if someone is out there looking for a new construction home, how does that lending process work versus, when you're looking at resale, or is it the same?
I would say it's very the same. It's definitely the same. You definitely want to think about when you're looking to get approved, you want to still sit down and go back to what is your budget, right? What is your budget with regards to what you can afford? And so from a strategic standpoint, you have sellers being very aggressive with their lending and saying, hey, I'm willing to pay closing costs, so I'm willing to help you with buy downs, or I'm willing to help, maybe look at a forward commitment, where we've paid millions of dollars to the aftermarket and paid millions of dollars to get interest rates low. So again, it's really the strategy is where are you at, right? What is your comfortable payment? What can you afford? And that's really where everything starts at.
Right, that's true, because whenever you're looking at that pre-approval process, you always, the pre-approval get to the max, right? And like you say, what's your comfortable monthly payment, right? So we can kind of know, right? We want to make sure that they stay in the house after they get in it. So that's important to kind of know what their comfortable monthly payment is versus, okay, well, I'm pre-approved for X amount, right?
Correct.
And they can't afford the monthly payment, so that's good. Speaking of VA, because there's different types of loan products out there, right? You have conventional, you have USDA, FHA, and then you have veteran VA.
Yep.
And so was just speaking with Mr. Bethune, right?
Yeah.
And he was able to utilize his VA benefits. So you talk a little bit about the benefits for those veterans out there who may be, wanting to start that home buying process and utilize those benefits that they earn?
No, absolutely. So one, shouts out to the veterans who served our country and did it all for us. So thank you for your service. One of the benefits they have is a VA loan. VA loan allows for 100% financing, no mortgage insurance. And then at the end of the day, VA is going to take care of you, so your debt to income ratio is pretty elevated, right? So again, if the veteran can be approved, if they have good credit, if they have the assets they need, typically a VA loan is super easy and super simple from that standpoint. But also, I think one of the biggest myths is veterans feel like they've had to serve in the military for 4 years. Did you know that a veteran to exercise their benefits only have to be listed in the military for 181 days. So really it's like 6 months. So that's the biggest misconception, that folks think that it's 4 years and it's technically only 6 months.
Oh, wow. And also talk about the, when it comes to the VA benefits and the loan itself, as far as seller concessions.
Absolutely. So seller concessions. So again, to keep us all in compliance, the rule would be 4%. So 4% seller concessions, where the seller can offer up to 4% of the purchase price. However, that is what's on paper. But even when it comes to the veteran, and there's certain things that you will negotiate, as a seller, you are able to pay part of the veterans' closing costs. You're able to pay part of the veterans, let's say if they had some debts that they were having to consolidate or get paid off, well, that can be part of closing costs, and typically as a seller, you can pay for those as well. So the VA loan allows for a lot of different benefits for its veterans to win, and that's what we want to see them do. We want to see them win.
Okay, great. My other question is, we're talking about the investing side of real estate, right?
Yeah, okay.
And you have a lot of buyers want to get into like the multifamily. Can you speak on financing when you're looking at duplexes and starting that investment portfolio?
Yeah, absolutely. So I first off and say, when you're buying a house, everyone's an investor. So whether you're buying your primary, if you've already purchased a primary and you're buying for an investment property or to rent or sell out or whatever, it's all the same, right? But when you talk about multifamily units, it's pretty simple. The question is going to be okay, are you planning to maybe occupy one property and then rent out the other, or are you planning to rent out all of it, right?
Right.
But I mean, there's products where you can put down, you could use an FHA loan and put down as little as 3.5% if you're planning to be your primary residence, or if you're looking at it as an investment, you would put down as minimum as 20% through a conventional loan. If you got a conventional loan and you lived in half of it as your primary and you rented the other units out, then that would be a primary residence as well as 5%. But multifamily is something that folks are using and taking advantage of because we have those available here. You see a lot of duets, you see a lot of things happening. So yeah, it's pretty popular, and you got to be in it to win it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you taking the opportunity to meet with me. See, it wasn't that bad, right?
Yeah, it was easy.
So again, if you have any questions regarding lending or the home buying process, feel free to give me a call for your home buying needs. My name is Latoya Dillard, 803-524-6886. And if you have any lending questions, you can reach out to...
You can reach out to me, Terence Guess, Team TG. And ladies and gentlemen, we are still here. You can reach me at area code 215-280-2294. But if you're looking for a licensed agent who will nurture you through the process and handhold you, give my friend, Miss Latoya Dillard, a call. She'll get you taken care of.
803-524-6886. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel for more home tours and real estate insights. And don't forget to enter our weekly giveaway.